Bonjour. In this video, we shall learn about interrogation in French. Interrogation means asking questions. We will learn some interrogative vocabulary and also about how a question is framed in French. There are 4 ways of asking questions in French. By intonation, that is, making your voice go up at the end of the sentence. By using the phrase est-ce que. By changing around the order of words in a sentence. It's also called inversion. Or by using a question word. Here are some useful question words in French. Quand, à quelle heure, qui est-ce que, qui est-ce qui, avec qui, pour qui, comment, combien de. Je répète, quand, à quelle heure, qui est-ce que, qui est-ce qui, avec qui, pour qui, comment, combien de, où, d'où, pourquoi, pour quelle raison, quoi, qu'est-ce qui, quand, simply quand, or qu'est-ce que, quel, and then we add a noun. Où, d'où, pourquoi, pour quelle raison, quoi, qu'est-ce qui, quand or qu'est-ce que, quel. Now let's look in detail at the different methods. The method of intonation, or asking a question by making the voice go up, is used in some specific cases, and this is always used only in oral French, that is, in spoken French. If you are expecting the answer yes or no, there is a very simple and straightforward way of asking a question. You keep the word order just as it would be in a normal affirmative sentence, first subject then verb, but turn it into a question by making your voice go up at the end of the sentence. So to turn the sentence Vous aimez la France, meaning you like France, into a question, all you need to do is add a question mark and make your voice go up at the end, like this. Vous aimez la France means, do you like France? So, Vous aimez la France, it's an affirmative statement. Vous aimez la France is an interrogative statement. Here are some examples. Vous aimez la France? On part tout de suite. On part tout de suite. C'est vrai. C'est vrai. Tes parents sont en vacances. Tes parents sont en vacances. In fact, if you stress a different word, then the meaning can be different. For example, in the last sentence, tes parents sont en vacances. Are your parents on holiday? If you stress the first 2 words, tes parents sont en vacances, are your parents on holiday? As you can see, or rather as you can hear, the meaning can change depending on the stress. This method is used in ordinary everyday conversation. The next method is by using est-ce que. The phrase est-ce que is used to ask a question. The word order stays just the same as it would in an ordinary sentence. Est-ce que comes before the subject and the verb comes after the subject. So to turn the sentence "Tu connais Marie" into a question, all you need to do is add est-ce que, and any other question words will come before est-ce que. Est-ce que tu connais Marie? Est-ce que vous allez en vie? Est-ce que ta sœur est vraiment heureuse? These are some more examples of information questions using est-ce que and question word. Quand est-ce que tu vas en vacances? Combien d'enfants est-ce qu'ils ont? Qu'est-ce qu'on attend? The question word "quoi," what, turns into QU apostrophe before a vowel, as shown in the last example. However, qui doesn't change. Asking a question by changing word order, or in other words, inversion. In ordinary sentences, the verb comes after the subject. In this type of question, the verb is put before the subject. Any other question words come before est-ce que. Or rather, just as any question words come before est-ce que, in this form, est-ce que is not necessary, and any other question words will come right at the beginning of the sentence. This change to normal word order is called inversion. When the word order is changed, you need to add a hyphen between the verb and the pronoun. Vous aimez la France? Aimez-vous la France? Il écrit bien. Écrit-il bien? On part tout de suite. Partez-vous tout de suite? This is considered a formal way of asking a question. Here are some inversion examples with question words. Quand vas-tu en vacances? Combien d'enfants ont-ils? Qu'attend-on? The French interrogative où. Où? Where? The interrogative où behaves differently from other question words. The best way to ask a question that begins with où is to build sentences in this manner. First où, then the verb, then any subject, which will be a pronoun or a noun. If it's a subject pronoun, you need to link it to the verb with a hyphen, as in these examples. Où as-tu trouvé ça? Où va Paul? Où sont mes clés? Où allez-vous voyager? To form questions in the passé composé, which is the past tense in French, with avoir, using inversion, you invert the conjugated helping verb avoir with the subject pronoun and add a hyphen. Then place the negative around the hyphenated helping verb and subject pronoun. As an example, as-tu mangé? N'as-tu rien mangé? A-t-il attendu les autres? N'a-t-il pas attendu? For questions in the passé composé with être as a helping verb, the method is the same. You invert the conjugated form of être with the subject pronoun and add a hyphen. The negatives surround the hyphenated verb and pronoun. Sont-ils partis? Ne sont-ils pas partis? Now we need to know when each particular method of asking questions can be used. Some are formal and some are quite informal. Inversion is the most formal way to ask questions. This method should be used in almost all writing, well, except on social media, etc. And this method should also be used when asking questions of people of importance, your superiors, people who are older than you, or people you don't know. ESCO, which is not as formal as inversion, here you just simply add ESCO to the beginning of the phrase, which changes an assertive sentence, an affirmative sentence, into an interrogative one. This method is universal and can be used everywhere. The two more informal methods are using intonation and n'est-ce pas. The first, intonation, involves simply saying the statement in the declarative form but having a rising intonation at the end to signal a question. A declarative sentence becomes a question by adding a question mark and raising the tone of your voice at the end. But this is extremely informal and should only be used in informal situations or with friends. The second informal method is by adding the phrase n'est-ce pas to the end of a declarative statement. For example, Monique veut lire le livre. This becomes Monique veut lire le livre, n'est-ce pas? So adding n'est-ce pas makes it a question. However, this is very informal and should never be used in a formal situation. That brings us to the end of this video. Merci, au revoir.